eating blueberries the wrong way can quietly harm your health. That may sound hard to believe, especially when blueberries are often called a superfood. The berry of memory, even a fountain of youth in a deep blue color. And it's true. When eaten the right way, blueberries can support memory, protect vision, reduce inflammation, and help slow the aging process. But after the age of 60, the body no longer responds to food the same way it once did. And that's where the risk begins. I'm Dr. Emily Carter. For over 20 years, working with adults in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, I've seen many older individuals with the best intentions, adding blueberries daily to yogurt, smoothies, or fruit bowls, believing they were doing something wonderful for their health. But what many people don't realize is that very small daily habits, washing blueberries at the wrong time, storing them improperly, combining them with the wrong foods, or eating too much at once can quietly lead to blood sugar spikes, digestive irritation, chronic inflammation, and even gradual memory decline. After 60, the body is not broken. It's simply more sensitive. Blood sugar is harder to control. Digestion slows down. The brain becomes more vulnerable to nutritional stress. Habits that were once harmless can now cancel out the benefits you're trying to gain. Or worse, quietly work against your long-term health. That's why in today's video, I'll walk you through 8 common blueberry mistakes that many people over 60 are making every day without even realizing it. Some of these mistakes look harmless. Some are even widely recommended. But when they add up, they can slowly weaken your health. If you care about protecting your memory, staying steady on your feet, and maintaining independence as you age, stay with me. And if you value science-based guidance designed specifically for adults over 60, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Each week, we focus on small choices that make a big difference after 60 now. Let's make sure blueberries work for your body, not quietly against it. Mistake number 1: believing store-bought blueberry yogurt is a healthy choice. Many older adults believe a cup of blueberry yogurt is a convenient and healthy breakfast. It looks healthy. It's easy to eat. The label says low-fat, heart-healthy, made with real fruit. But after 60, this habit can quietly cause serious harm, even though it looks completely safe. Here's what most people don't realize. Most commercially sold blueberry yogurts contain very little real blueberry, often less than 2%. So what fills the rest of the cup? Refined sugar, corn syrup, artificial flavorings, food dyes designed to mimic the taste and color of blueberries. One small cup can contain 17 to 20 grams of added sugar, the equivalent of 4 teaspoons of sugar in a single serving. After 60, the body no longer handles sugar the way it used to. Insulin resistance increases with age. Glucose stays in the bloodstream longer. Muscles absorb sugar less efficiently, and excess sugar is more easily stored as visceral fat around the abdomen. This type of fat is especially dangerous because it fuels chronic inflammation, raises blood pressure, and increases the risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. The rapid sugar spike from sweetened yogurt is often followed by a sharp energy crash, leaving many older adults feeling tired, mentally foggy, and craving more sweets later in the day. Even more concerning, sugar can cancel out the very benefits of blueberries. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect brain cells, support circulation, and reduce inflammation. When these compounds are consumed alongside large amounts of refined sugar, their absorption is significantly reduced for adults over 60. This means less protection for memory, vision, and blood vessels, exactly the areas that need the most support. When this habit is repeated daily, it can quietly contribute to blood sugar dysregulation, increased belly fat, chronic fatigue, and mild cognitive decline. Many people assume these are just natural effects of aging, when in reality, they often stem from foods that only appear healthy. The solution is simple and effective. Choose plain. Key: Greek yogurt or unsweetened kefir. And add fresh or frozen blueberries yourself. The protein in yogurt helps stabilize blood sugar, supports muscle maintenance, and allows blueberry antioxidants to work as nature intended. And this is only the first mistake. The next one has nothing to do with sugar. But over time, it can threaten the brain and nervous system more than you might expect. Mistake hashtag to waiting too long to wash blueberries after learning about sugar. Many people think choosing better fruit and eating it more often is enough. But another problem occurs before blueberries. Ever reach your plate? Blueberries look clean, smooth, and harmless. Many people think, I'll wash them later. Right before eating, some even intentionally avoid washing them early because they've heard moisture makes fruit spoil faster. But after 60, waiting too long to wash blueberries can quietly pose serious health risks. Blueberries consistently rank among fruits with the highest pesticide residues. These chemicals are designed to cling tightly to the thin skin, resist rain, transport, and time. When unwashed blueberries sit in the refrigerator for days, pesticide residues don't just stay on the surface because the skin is so thin. These chemicals can slowly migrate into the flesh. In younger adults, the body often handles small toxin exposures fairly well, but after 60, that protection weakens. The gut lining becomes thinner. The liver and kidneys detoxify more slowly, and the blood-brain barrier becomes less selective. That means even low-level pesticide exposure can accumulate over time, especially when blueberries are eaten frequently for brain health. The effects rarely appear suddenly. Instead, they show up quietly: unexplained fatigue, poor sleep, slight hand tremors, headaches, increased anxiety, or subtle memory lapses. Many people assume these are normal signs of aging, never suspecting daily chemical exposure may be playing a role. Some pesticides commonly found on berries are known to directly affect the nervous system. Over time, repeated exposure has been linked to memory decline in older adults. Ironically, a fruit eaten to protect the brain can become a source of chronic neurological stress when handled improperly. The solution is clear: wash blueberries as soon as you bring them home. Soak them in cool water with a small amount of baking soda for 10 to 15 minutes. Rinse gently with clean water. Dry thoroughly, then store. This one simple step can remove much of the surface residue and significantly reduce the toxic burden on the body. But even carefully washed blueberries can still lose much of their power if eaten the wrong way. The next mistake has nothing to do with pesticides or sugar. Yet it's one of the fastest ways older adults strip blueberries of the very compounds that protect memory and vision. Mistake number 3: removing the skin, overblending, or using processed blueberry products even if you've chosen the right yogurt and washed blueberries properly. Many older adults still make another mistake that nearly wipes out their health benefits. This mistake often comes from very practical reasons. Chewing isn't as easy as it once was. Softer textures feel gentler to swallow. Or convenience simply wins. Here's the mistake: removing the blueberry skin, overblending them, or relying on processed blueberry products instead of eating whole berries. What many people don't realize is this: the skin of the blueberry holds nearly all of its health value. That deep blue color comes from anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect brain cells, support blood flow to the eyes, and reduce inflammation throughout the body. Most of these compounds are concentrated in the skin, not the soft interior. When the skin is removed, filtered out, or broken down by excessive processing, you lose most of the benefits almost immediately. The same applies to blueberry jam, blueberry juice, baked goods, and processed snacks. Heat, oxygen, and storage time rapidly destroy antioxidants in many processed blueberry products. 70 to 90% of protective compounds are gone before they ever reach your table. After 60, this loss matters far more than most people realize. Blood flow to the brain naturally declines. The eyes become more sensitive to oxidative stress. Low-grade inflammation increases in joints, blood vessels, and nerves. Anthocyanins help counter all of these changes, but only if they're actually absorbed. There's another overlooked issue. The blueberry skin also contains most of the fiber. Fiber slows sugar absorption and helps stabilize blood glucose. When blueberries are juiced, strained, or overblended, this fiber is largely lost. Natural fruit sugar then enters the bloodstream more rapidly, which is especially risky for older adults with insulin resistance or pre-diabetes. Many people tell me they switch to juice or jam because it feels easier on the stomach. In reality, these forms are often harder on the body, not gentler. They deliver sugar quickly, lack fiber, and provide only a fraction of the brain protective compounds whole blueberries offer. The solution is simple and respectful of an aging body. Eat whole blueberries, skin included. If chewing is difficult, mix them into plain Greek yogurt, oatmeal, or a cool smoothie where texture is softer but nutrients remain intact. Frozen blueberries are excellent too. Just thaw naturally or blend cold. Heat destroys the very compounds you're trying to protect. After 60, nutrition isn't about forcing the body to work harder. It's about preserving what nature already provides. And even if you eat whole, clean blueberries, they can still cause problems if combined the wrong way. The next mistake involves a food pairing many people believe is super healthy, but for older adults, it quietly neutralizes one of blueberries' most important nutrients. Mistake hashtag for eating blueberries with cucumberries. Carefully choosing and preparing blueberries. Many older adults unknowingly make another mistake that looks harmless, refreshing, and even health-promoting. That mistake is eating blueberries with cucumber. This pairing appears everywhere: blueberry cucumber detox, water, summer salads, snacks marketed as cleansing and anti-aging. Blueberries are praised for antioxidants and vitamins. Cucumbers are loved for hydration and their cooling effect. On the surface, they seem like a perfect match, but after 60, this combination can quietly cancel out a key benefit of blueberries. Cucumbers contain an enzyme called ascorbate oxidase. This enzyme actively breaks down vitamin C during digestion. Blueberries rely heavily on vitamin C to support immunity, collagen production, blood vessel protection, and to activate their antioxidants. When blueberries and cucumber are eaten together, the enzyme in cucumber can destroy a significant portion of vitamin C before the body absorbs it. In younger adults, this loss may not be noticeable, but after 60, nutrient absorption is already less efficient. The digestive system works slower. The body has fewer reserves to compensate. When vitamin C levels are repeatedly reduced, the effects accumulate over time: weaker immunity, slower wound healing, drier skin, stiffer joints, and blood vessels less protected from oxidative stress. This explains why many people drink blueberry cucumber detox drinks for months without seeing better skin, more energy, or stronger immunity. The nutrients are there, but they're being neutralized during digestion. Vitamin C also supports iron absorption and healthy circulation. When deficiency persists, blood flow and tissue repair, already weaker with age, suffer even more. The solution is simple and doesn't require eliminating any foods, Both blueberries and cucumbers can be part of a healthy diet, just not at the same time. Eat blueberries in the morning with oatmeal or yogurt. Save cucumber for lunch or an afternoon snack, separating them by just 30 to 60 minutes. Allows your body to absorb vitamin C fully and enjoy the benefits of both. After 60, healthy eating isn't just about adding superfoods, it's about understanding how foods interact inside an aging body. And the next mistake comes from a habit many people believe supports digestion. But when repeated, it can disrupt blood sugar, digestion, and even sleep. Mistake #5: combining blueberries with pineapple after learning to separate blueberries from cucumber. Many people still make another very common mistake: combining blueberries with pineapple, especially in smoothies, fruit bowls, or detox recipes. This pairing is often promoted as anti-inflammatory and cleansing, but for adults over 60, it can quietly strain digestion and reduce blueberry benefits. Both blueberries and pineapple are naturally acidic. Blueberries contain malic and ascorbic acids. Pineapple is rich in citric acid. As we age, stomach acid often decreases, but the stomach lining becomes thinner and more sensitive. This combination, lower protective acid but weaker lining, makes older adults far more prone to irritation. When blueberries and pineapple are eaten together, total acidity rises quickly. The stomach must work harder to neutralize it, leading to heartburn, reflux, bloating, or dull upper abdominal pain. Many people feel discomfort after evening fruit smoothies, but assume their stomach is just weak. In reality, the issue is the fruit combination. There's another issue that affects blueberries directly. Pineapple contains bromelain, a powerful protein-digesting enzyme, while bromelain can be beneficial on its own when combined with blueberries. It can interact with polyphenols and anthocyanins, the compounds that protect the brain, eyes, and blood vessels. This interaction reduces blueberry antioxidant activity. That means fewer protective compounds are absorbed into the bloodstream. After 60, this loss is significant. Antioxidants help counter age-related inflammation, support circulation, and protect nerve cells. When their activity drops, the body loses a layer of defense it increasingly depends on over time. This can quietly affect digestion, sleep quality, and brain resilience. Many older adults report feeling bloated, uneasy, or restless after blueberry-pineapple smoothies, especially when consumed on an empty stomach or in the evening. These are signs the digestive system is being repeatedly overloaded. The solution is simple: no need to eliminate either fruit, just eat them separately. Have blueberries in the morning with oatmeal or yogurt. Save pineapple for after lunch. When digestion is strongest, separating them by 45 to 60 minutes allows your body to absorb each fruit's benefits without conflict. After 60, healthy eating isn't about mixing everything into one bowl. It's about reducing unnecessary strain on an aging sterile strain. On an aging sterile stay, only Ruby Kiss has the luxurious texture that glides on scrive and leaves a rich slousk stare long last. Long lastin' stare, long last stare. Healthy eating isn't about why scrowl stare. My list H is at why stare. Why stare? Why stare? We stare. Why stare? It's play. By Basi is by stare my mip. I Santabi Sasa Balai Sky Sa Kepanik of Sauli Kabe Guy Kibi Sits go to me I to kick psik ekitiga sit clitus glide sit digestive system. And this brings us to the next mistake. A mistake driven by a common belief: if a little is good, more must be better. After 60, that thinking can quietly backfire.
Mistake number 6. Eating too many blueberries at once. Even after adjusting combinations and timing, many older adults continue to make one very common mistake. It comes from a familiar belief. Blueberries are a superfood, so eating more must be better. But after 60, quantity matters as much as quality. Although blueberries contain less sugar than many fruits, they still contain natural fructose. As we age, insulin sensitivity declines. Blood sugar clears more slowly, and the body takes longer to return to balance. Eating more than 1 cup of blueberries at once can significantly raise blood sugar in older adults and keep it elevated longer than expected. This rarely feels dramatic. Instead, it appears quietly. Fatigue 1 to 2 hours later, lightheadedness, mental fog, or sudden energy crashes. Some people feel restless in the evening or sleep poorly, especially if fruit is eaten late in the day. These signs are often blamed on stress or aging. In reality, they're signs of blood sugar instability. Digestion is affected too. Blueberries are rich in fiber and natural acids. In moderate amounts, they support gut health. But in excess, they can overwhelm an aging digestive system, causing bloating, excess gas, mild cramping, or loose stools. Many people say they feel off after fruit-heavy meals without realizing the issue is portion size. Sleep often suffers most. When blood sugar rises and then drops sharply overnight, the body releases stress hormones to stabilize it. This can cause night awakenings, difficulty falling back asleep, or waking up feeling unrefreshed. Over time, poor sleep worsens chronic inflammation, memory decline, balance problems, and mood changes. All of these areas are already more sensitive after 60. The solution isn't avoiding blueberries, it's respecting portion size. For most older adults, about half a cup per serving is ideal. This provides ample antioxidants without stressing blood sugar or digestion. You can eat blueberries 2 to 3 times per day, but spread out, not all at once. Pairing blueberries with protein or healthy fats is also important. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, nuts or seeds slow sugar absorption and keep energy steady. After 60, nutrition works best when it's steady, moderate, and consistent. More doesn't mean better. Better means better. And now we reach the next mistake, one that isn't about portion or timing, but quietly determines whether blueberries protect your brain or slowly add to a hidden chemical burden. Mistake number 7. Regularly choosing non-organic blueberries. After adjusting portions and combinations, many people believe they've done everything right. But one mistake often goes unnoticed: regularly choosing non-organic blueberries. Blueberries have one of the thinnest skins of all fruits. Unlike bananas or oranges, you don't peel them before eating. That means anything sprayed on the fruit can enter your body directly. Conventional blueberries consistently rank among fruits with the highest pesticide residues, sometimes carrying dozens of chemical compounds by the time they reach consumers. Many of these chemicals are designed to disrupt insect nervous systems. At low doses, they're considered safe for younger adults, but aging bodies handle toxins differently. After 60, the liver and kidneys detoxify more slowly. The gut lining becomes more permeable, and the blood-brain barrier becomes less selective. This allows small amounts of pesticides to accumulate over time, especially if blueberries are eaten frequently for brain health. The effects rarely appear immediately. Instead, they show up quietly. Persistent fatigue, headaches, mild hand tremors, poor sleep, difficulty concentrating, or sudden memory changes. Some people assume these are just normal aging, but in many cases, they may relate to chronic chemical exposure from food. A common belief is washing is enough. Unfortunately, that's only partly true. Washing removes some surface residues, but many chemicals are absorbed into the fruit while it's still growing. Once inside, they can't be fully removed. That's why washing alone isn't enough for older adults. Over time, repeated exposure has been linked to neurological stress and increased risk of cognitive decline. Ironically, blueberries are often eaten to protect memory. Choosing the wrong source can quietly undermine that goal. The solution is practical and empowering. Whenever possible, choose certified organic blueberries. If organic is too expensive or unavailable, buy from local farms and ask about growing practices. Even growing a small blueberry bush at home can be a wonderful investment in long-term brain health. After 60, healthy aging isn't just about adding nutrients. It's about reducing toxic load so the body can focus on repair, clarity, and resilience. And that brings us to the final mistake, one that happens after blueberries are already in your kitchen. Even the freshest organic blueberries can become a hidden risk if stored improperly. Mistake number 8. Storing blueberries the wrong way. Even when you choose high-quality blueberries and eat the right portions, how you store them can quietly turn a healthy food into a potential risk, especially after 60. This is one of the most common mistakes I see. Many people bring blueberries home, wash them immediately, seal them in plastic bags or airtight containers, and place them deep in the refrigerator. It feels clean, it feels safe, but in reality, this creates the perfect environment for nutrient loss and mold growth. Blueberries are extremely sensitive to moisture. When they're washed and sealed tightly, moisture gets trapped. Within 24 to 48 hours, vitamin C and polyphenol levels can significantly drop. Even more concerning, tiny mold spores can begin growing before you see or smell anything unusual. After 60, this is far more dangerous than for younger adults. The digestive system becomes more sensitive to mold toxins, also called mycotoxins. These invisible compounds can irritate the gut lining, cause bloating or abdominal pain, worsen joint inflammation, and contribute to brain fog or fatigue. Many people blame a sensitive stomach without suspecting fruit storage. There's also a chain reaction. When blueberries are sealed tightly, one bruised berry can ruin the entire batch. A damaged berry releases moisture and sugar, accelerating mold spread. By the time you notice a strange smell or visible mold, contamination has often spread beyond what you see. That's why some people feel unwell after eating blueberries that looked fine. The issue isn't the blueberries, it's the storage. The solution is simple but precise. Do not wash blueberries before storing. Moisture is the enemy. First, remove any berries that are bruised, cracked, or soft. One bad berry really can ruin the rest. Store blueberries in a shallow glass container lined with paper towels to absorb excess moisture. Do not seal it completely. Allow gentle airflow. Place the container in the refrigerator's crisper drawer, where humidity is better controlled. Stored this way, blueberries can stay fresh and nutrient-rich for 7 to 10 days. For longer storage, freezing is an excellent option too, but only after washing, drying thoroughly, and freezing in a single layer. After 60, good health often depends on very small details.
Summary. Blueberries truly are a powerful ally for healthy aging. Their reputation is well-deserved. When eaten properly, they support memory, protect vision, reduce inflammation, and maintain healthy circulation. But after 60, the body responds to food differently. What was once harmless can quietly work against your health if details are ignored. That's why understanding these 8 blueberry mistakes is so important. Mistake number 1. Trusting store-bought blueberry yogurt that contains more sugar than real fruit. Mistake number 2. Waiting too long to wash blueberries, allowing pesticides to accumulate. Mistake number 3. Removing the skin or using processed products, losing antioxidants and fiber. Mistake number 4. Combining blueberries with cucumber, reducing vitamin C during digestion. Mistake number 5. Eating blueberries with pineapple, irritating digestion and lowering antioxidant activity. Mistake number 6. Eating too much at once, disrupting blood sugar and sleep. Mistake number 7. Frequently choosing non-organic blueberries, increasing chemical burden on the brain. Mistake number 8. Improper storage, leading to nutrient loss and invisible mold exposure. The key thing to remember is this: no one makes these mistakes out of carelessness. Most people do so because they want to eat better. But after 60, nutrition is no longer just about choosing healthy foods. It's about how you prepare them, combine them, portion them, and store them. The good news is these mistakes are easy to fix. With just a few small adjustments, you can restore the full benefits of blueberries. After 60, the body isn't broken, it's just more sensitive. When you respect that sensitivity, food becomes a powerful tool for maintaining clarity, stability, and long-term independence. Blueberries don't lose their value with age. They simply require a more informed approach. Healthy aging isn't built on fear or rigid rules. It's built on understanding, consistency, and small daily choices that quietly but powerfully protect your future.